This is interesting. Brian Broaddus is a former NFL scout, and he used to work with the Cowboys. And he was on radio yesterday, the Fan in Dallas, very popular station. And he said, he was asked yesterday about, how do you think Dak Prescott's feeling right now? And he said, at this point, I don't think Dak Prescott's very happy. He won't say it and he won't show it, said Broaddus, the former scout. The kid's a stud. He's mentally very, very strong. He's a total stud. But he's not real happy, and he liked Jason Garrett. And this is an underlying truth going on with Dallas right now. So Dak Prescott saved Jason Garrett's job. And Jerry Jones is a fairly patient guy. But remember, Cowboys went 4-12, and then Tony Romo following year got hurt in preseason. This was going to be a man overboard. This was going to be a disaster. And then here comes Dak in the draft 4th round, and he pops. Jason Garrett knows Dak saved his job, but they needed each other. And when relationships really click, is you both at least need each other. That's why when you see a woman who's sophisticated, great job, marry, just a good-looking dumb guy, you're like, she doesn't need him as much as he needs her. Like, you need relationships where both people need each other. Dak needed Garrett to mentor him and advise him. He's a former NFL quarterback, Jason Garrett. He needed his guidance. And Garrett needed Dak for stability at the most important position, and he needed W's, and Dak helped provide those. This is the problem with Mike McCarthy. He doesn't need Dak. He just signed a 5-year, $30 million deal. Mike McCarthy doesn't need Dak for his legacy or a Super Bowl. He's got both. He doesn't need Dak for security. He's a millionaire, just signed a 5-year, $30 million deal in a state with no state tax. He doesn't need Dak for money. So Mike doesn't need Dak. He's got security, a Super Bowl, a legacy, money. He doesn't need him. I mean, you didn't think it was strange when McCarthy got the job and didn't call Dak for a week? If you got the Kansas City Chiefs job, how long would it take to call Mahomes? I mean, the second the press release comes out, Bob's the new coach of the Chiefs. You're on the phone. Same in Baltimore. Same in Seattle. Same in Green Bay. Didn't call him for a week. Could have been longer. That was the story. So, and what's interesting is, whereas the job security for Mike McCarthy right now is great, it's not great for Dak. He's got a 1-year franchise tag deal. And when you look at I was talking about the Dodgers getting breaks this year on the no DH, on the new bullpen rule, on their schedule. People think Dallas's schedule is easy. People are saying it's one of the easiest schedules, but it's actually, because of the weirdness of this year, not easy. Take a look at it if you're on FS1. So there's no OTAs, no preseason, limited practices, and Dallas has a new coach and a new system. Look at their first 3 games. Rams, Atlanta, Seattle. Teams with the same quarterback, same system, same head coach. That's how you start the season. Okay. Then you get a couple break games. But right in the middle of the season, at Philly, Pittsburgh, and Minnesota, same coach, same system, same quarterback. Then you get to play Washington. Then it's back to Baltimore, San Francisco, Philadelphia. Same coach, same system, same quarterback. You don't tell me Dallas' schedule is easy. The beginning, the heart of the middle, and November in the end. It's just a bunch of people who don't need the OTA like you, don't need the preseason like you, and are not implementing a new system. So when relationships are at their best, all of them, home relationships, work relationships, when both people need each other. McCarthy doesn't need Dak. McCarthy needed Garrett, and Garrett absolutely needed Dak. Jerry can be patient. He's not insane. They came off 4-12. The wheels are coming off. Romo gets hurt. They were in big trouble. So this story to me, I don't think Dak's... Listen, quarterback, Howie Long always says this. You get quarterbacks in a room. You can't have 2 great quarterbacks in the room at the same time. They take the oxygen out of the room. I like Dak, but he's has a right to have pride. He's won a lot of football games. He's won his division twice. He's not in love with this thing. He's had a nice press release. I'm very happy. He got a 1-year deal after winning the division, 2 of the last, 4 years. So this relationship with McCarthy is not the same. It's uneven right now. It may not be by week 8, but Garrett and Dak, that felt like an even relationship. They both needed each other, both supported each other. If one succeeded, it helped the other. Right now, I'm not sure with McCarthy and Dak that's the case.
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.